Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the weekly roundup review where I react to pictures of work that you created, handmade items that you made, and I react to them, to give some advice or praise or whatever. I don't know. Welcome back to the series anyways, weekly thing. If you want to get featured, then create a post on Facebook or Instagram with the thing that you've made by hand. Tag me down there. Where is it? Down there. Zabrano Woodcraft. Tag me on Instagram, Facebook, or if you don't have Instagram, Facebook, you can always just drop me an email or a DM. Whatever. I love to see your guys' work, and it's awesome. I've had some really great feedback on this little series so far, so let's keep it going, trying to make it a weekly thing. As always, there are links in the description to everyone's Instagram handles who tagged me, as well as a link to my free guide to making bentwood rings, where you get a bunch of freebies. And Next Level Wooden Rings, my online course, is open for enrollment. I realize it's, the day before Christmas, so probably not many people interested right now, but maybe, next month, new year, new me, who knows? The link's in the description anyway. Let's get into it, man. Who's been sending me work this week? Alright, so this one was 633 Designs tagged me in this. I think the ring is really nice. But what I was really impressed with was the box that he made to go along with the ring. So the box is made with teak. And he says here that the hinge was a bit of a pain to use, but I think it turned out really cool. And I actually think that this is a lovely bit of craftsmanship. The box is really cool, ties in nicely to, the handmade theme of the ring, and gives it that little touch of, kind of like a natural warmth, which I think is absolutely lovely. Great work, dude, and I hope to see more from you soon. So that was 633 Designs. This one was put in the Next Level Wooden Rings students Facebook group. So that's a secret group for students that you can only get access to if you're, enrolled on the course. But this one was posted by Gerard, who consistently makes absolutely amazing rings. And he posted this one about a week or two ago of a pair of rings. They look to be stainless steel, but what I really like is the inlays. He's done some kind of thing with, I think that's like either, I don't actually know what that is. Some kind of wire inlay, I guess, or maybe it's a meteorite inlay. I'm not sure, he didn't say, but I really love this, like the hammered copper look inlay. I just think that looks so cool. And, it's really interesting to see people coming up with, design ideas that I haven't really seen before. So, great work, Carl, and I hope that you, get some time in the workshop over the festive period, because I look forward to seeing more of your work. This next one was from David Croft UK on Instagram. And he tagged me in this. He's actually been a participant in my quizzes throughout the summer. He had a team name called Hoof-Hearted, which I thought was a genius name for a team. And this one, I think he made it for his wife. So, what was it? Making Margaret a chamfuta wooden ring today? What does that say? Chamfuta wooden ring. I guess that's the type of wood, is it? Chamfuta? I've never really heard of it before. Either way, looks really cool. So it's with a tungsten core and some blue-green stone inlay. So I think that looks like opal to me. And yeah, considering this is like one of your first rings, David, I think that this is a really beautiful piece. Great choice of materials. I can see that you've got a pretty nice finish on there as well. With opals, I think what I like to do with opals, I like to get like an acrylic paint which is roughly the same color as the opal, so in this case like a blue, and I like to paint like underneath the into the inlay channel before doing the opal inlay, just so that it gives like a bit of depth to the inlay, so it looks nicer, and you know, sometimes with opal they kind of go a little bit translucent, so you can kind of see like the metal coming through from underneath. So maybe that's something to try on another design. But look, this is a lovely ring. Obviously, I hope that your lovely lady appreciates her efforts, because I certainly do. I think it looks wonderful, and great job on those inlays. I think that's a very ambitious design for one of your first rings. So well done, dude. Look forward to seeing more from you, and I hope to see you on the quizzes soon as well. Great work, man. This one was sent to me by Gavin Williams, sent me an email, and I think he said he made this for his daughter. Just a nice, simple walnut bentwood ring. Great finish. It looks like it's a really nice fit as well. So excellent work. Can't complain. Keeping it simple, you know, just enjoying crafting something and making a nice gift for someone. Excellent. Love to see that sort of stuff. Thanks so much for sharing, man. Alright, who is next? Next, Lewis Kieran. He tagged me in this one. Some interesting inlay choice there. It's a bentwood maple ring with automotive holographic paint flake. Sparkly. It is very sparkly indeed. I think that's... I've never heard of using that before. Never thought of using it. So, really interesting choice of materials. And I think that I'd be too scared to use that stuff, because I've used like pigment before, like glittery pigment, and kind of like if you overspill it, it kind of goes into all the pores of the wood and just turns out to be a nightmare. It's like it gets everywhere. So I'm really impressed with this pair of rings. You know, they look really nice and clean, really nice neat inlays, and obviously that kind of sparkly effect looks really cool. And I like that they're, you know, one of them is like black and silver, or black pinstripe silver inlay, and the other one is black inlay with silver pinstripes, whatever. I don't know what sort of terms you would use to describe those, but they look cool either way. I think that if it was me, I would probably put more finish on them. Like I'd layer up the finish a lot more. But look, each their own. Beautiful pair of rings. And I just hope to see more from you, Lewis. Crack on, bro. Good work. Who's next? Oh, this one was a really lovely message from Rose Blossom by Bella, and she is currently doing a silversmithing course, and she designed a lovely set of dragonfly earrings and a necklace set, which I think is really nice. It says here that that's the first silver jewelry pieces she's made, and you know, I'm really impressed. I think that I just love anything hammered silver. I like my silver like I like my weekends, absolutely hammered. But yeah, I bet that, you know, that took a lot of sewing work and filing and shaping. It's also to see that the dragonflies are all like consistent. You know, they all kind of look nice and, well, hammered. But they're consistent shapes, consistent dimensions, great finish, lovely presentation. I think you've done really good there, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your work. So keep on sharing, absolutely amazing. All right, next was St. Jude Woodcraft, and Jude sent me a really nice message on Instagram saying that he kind of got into woodworking, wood turning, and kind of like ring crafting to, you know, kind of help with his mental health and just get some kind of focus. He's really been enjoying it, and I saw that he made a competition to win this ring. It's a one-off, and he's really proud of it. One of the nicest rings he's made so far. Not sure the type of wood, but the inlay is opal with like a pearlescent resin. So the wood to me looks to be, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Some kind of like dyed, like grey. I don't know. I've got one that looks similar, which is like a grey bolivar, maybe a grey, like grey maple. I don't know. Who knows? And the inlay, it looks really nice and neat. You know, it's not like wonky all over the place. And I bet that was very tricky to inlay resin in between the opal. So, you know, it's an ambitious ring to make. And obviously for like a good cause. So, you know, what can I say? Good on you, dude. I'm just really happy to hear that there are Welshies out there enjoying ring crafting. And, you know, just carry on, make more rings, experiment, get creative. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do things. It's also to see people getting into the craft. And yeah, I just want to see more. Just want to see more work. Keep up the great work, man. All right, who is next? Nice. This one was sent to me by Bill.fashion on Instagram. So this young chap, Allan, I believe his name is, he's only 17 and he's got into making rings and, you know, is on a learning process, like enjoying the journey, which is really awesome to hear. He's, you know, spending all of his time learning how to make rings and how to grow an audience online, which is so good to hear. I'm actually a little bit jealous because I wish that I'd started that young. Unfortunately for me, I didn't start till I was in my late 20s. So, you know, you got off to a great start, dude, and I'm sure that by the time you're my age, you'll be doing very well for yourself with skills like this. Sent me a bunch of rings that he made. The one that I was particularly interested in was this one, which is ebony and red palm with a silver edge inlay. And Allan made this for his girlfriend. And he said, can you give her a shout out in the video to let her know that she's absolutely wonderful and he loves her very much. So, Virginia, you're a lucky girl. Allan's got some bear skills, and I'm sure that you will be receiving many nice pieces of jewellery from him in the future. So, as far as the ring goes, very nicely crafted. What I really like is the outside design. You know, as you progress, it might be worth you learning a bit about silversmithing and how to solder, because that would really make these designs like next level. I've checked out your page. You've got a great eye for design, and you're only a young chap, so I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, where you are in another year, 2 years, 3 years. You've got a very bright future ahead, so keep on crafting, my man. Great work, and I hope that you and Virginia have a lovely Christmas. Alright, I think that is it. Who is next? So, that's it from, like, people who've sent me rings that they've made for feedback or whatever, and now it's time to shout out a different maker who, you know, isn't necessarily a ring maker, but is an absolute craftsman and a gentleman, and that would be Andy from @South Shore Adornments. He's got an Instagram, and Andy makes beautiful, like, body jewelry, I guess, like plugs, gorges. So these are here 4 lush labret. What is that how you say? Labret plugs. Labret plugs. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wrapped up today, 9-carat gold and silver capped ovals and twin flush brass inlay ovals. They look absolutely stunning. I love the photograph. I just love, like, you know, how you can see how good the finish is on the metal from, like, the reflection of whatever this is. Looks to be like some kind of like fabric or carbon fiber or something. I don't know what that is, but I love the photograph. I love the finish. Andy consistently just gets amazing finishes on all of his jewelry. He's also very knowledgeable about, like, making plugs and different bits of jewelry for people to stick to their noses and that bit there, whatever that is. you know, it's really impressive. I love seeing your work, Andy, and Andy's like a local lad as well. He's only over like in Southwick, a couple of miles away. So I'm looking forward to when lockdown's over to go for a few beers and have a bit of a catch up. Amazing work, dude. I love your finishes. I actually would really like to get you in the workshop to show me how to, you know, get those full power mirror finishes on metal. Great work. And the shaping as well. I think like that's some kind of plastic. I don't know what that is. The black material. What is the black material? I think it's like PTFE maybe. Again, amazing finish. I'm so impressed by the way that those have been shaped, made by hand as well. I just think it's awesome, dude. Great work. So yeah, go and follow South Shore Adornments. So that's it for this week. Obviously, Christmas Eve, you know, have a wonderful Christmas. Spend time with your family. Make the most of it. I know there's like lockdown and it's all doom and gloom at the moment, but I hope that, you know, you come into Boxing Day or whatever, or the New Year, feeling nice and refreshed. If you do get any time in the workshop and you make some cool stuff, you know what to do. Tag me up on Facebook or Instagram with your work, and maybe you can get featured next week, because I think the next one of these lands on New Year's Eve. So I want to see what you've been making over the festive period. If you made any gifts or whatever, then share them. And a good few people tagged me up this week, so apologies if you didn't make it on. But you know, I've got to kind of only choose a certain number. Otherwise, these videos would be like, you know, 20 minutes long. So keep trying, keep making, keep tagging me. I love to see your work. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on New Year's Eve. Safe